Center for Women Awareness and Development and Public Defender Society of Nepal organized a national workshop on access to justice and legal aid reform in Nepal from 13th to 15th September 2018 in collaboration with Social Science Baha AST, Open Society Justice Initiative and International Legal Aid Foundation.
I would like to extend my very, very warm welcome to you all on this 2.5-day workshop about the legal aid reform in Nepal.
The workshop was preceded by the inaugural session, which was followed by an introduction, presentation, and experience sharing to shed a light on the present legal aid context in Nepal, which was also an icebreaker to start a discussion on the matter.
इम्प्लिमेन्टेसन पार्ट पनि कस्तो रहन्छ त भन्ने कुरामा पनि हाम्रो छलफल चाहिँ त्यतातिर जाओस् भन्ने चाहिँ म यहाँहरूलाई अनुरोध गर्न चाहन्छु। मिलेनियम डेभलपमेन्ट गोलले यो चाहिँ जस्टिसको कुरालाई चाहिँ एड्रेस गरेको थिएन र अहिले यो सस्टेनेबल डेभलपमेन्ट गोलले 16 ले चाहिँ यो कुरा चाहिँ एड्रेस गरेको छ।
The objectives of the workshop was to have a comprehensive discussion on the draft integrated legal aid policy of Nepal 2074 and building the understanding about the legal aid issues in Nepal, leading to recommendation and learning the comparative models about the different legal aid system from different countries.
Legal aid provide more than 24,000 cases solved.
The national workshop had a representation from various concerned authorities like Ministry of Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs, stipendiary lawyers from Supreme Court and High Court of Nepal, National Judicial Academy, Faculty of Law, Tribhuvan University, Nepal Bar Association, National Human Rights Commission, National Women Commission, District Legal Aid Committee, concerned civil society organizations, and international legal aid experts.
संविधानले बाँधेको छ हामीलाई संविधानले असहायहरूलाई सहयोग गर्ने भनेर संवैधानिक रूपमा पनि हामी यो के छौं त्यो मतलब साउन्ड छौं.
From the time when a person is arrested, every single process in the chain, right? What are the police doing during those first few hours? What is the paperwork that they fill out? What does that paperwork say? What's happening as soon as they're brought to the court? Where are they held?
And the national office and regional offices are governed by the policies set by Legal Aid South Africa. So these regional officers are not making policy, they are implementing policy.
केही हाम्रा मेकानिजमहरु छन् जस्तो मानवचामलको मेकानिजम मानवचामलको मुद्दा लिएर जाने र मानवचामलमा पनि अदालतले राम्रै इन्टरभेन गरिरहेको छ.
The workshop brought together so many experts under one roof to share ideas, knowledge and experience through presentation, group work, informal as well as panel discussions.
न्यायमा ल्याइ पुर्याइदिने मैले पनि न्याय पाएँ भन्ने अनुभूति गराउनको लागि कहाँदेखि डोर्याउन सकिन्छ कसरी डोर्याउन सकिन्छ कसरी बाटो देखाउन सकिन्छ भन्ने सिलसिलामा प्रयासहरू त थालिएको छ.
As a child, I used to demand with my parents. As a citizen, I demand with my states. What's wrong with that? Whether we like it or not, Nepal is a plural and diverse country. There are different ideas, different issues, different articulations of demands. And that needs to be channeled through various mechanisms.
So this is the mechanism of legal aid implementation in Indonesia.
The international experts on legal aid shared their best practices of civil as well as criminal legal aid delivery in the various jurisdictions, namely in the US, South Africa, Australia, Fiji, and Indonesia.
Provincial level ma euta chutai body ra district level ma euta chutai body hunu paryo ra sabai body chai आफैमा चाहिँ स्वायत्त हुनु पर्दछ.
Suggesting for the strong implementation of the provisions on citizens' rights to justice guaranteed by the Constitution and guided by the UN principles and guidelines, as well as the covenant such as International Covenant on Civil and the Political Rights and Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The workshop came up with the constructive recommendations to move ahead towards giving the draft integrated policy a better touch and thus paving the way for the consequent acts to get introduced with ensuring the right to legal aid and access to justice for the citizens in the federal context in Nepal. Overall, it was a prolific workshop that has provided the practical recommendations to be incorporated on the draft National Legal Aid Policy of Nepal 2074. The workshop concluded with a set of recommendations for enhancing the quality of legal aid service in Nepal through structural, institutional, and policy reforms.
त्यसै कारणले गर्दाखेरि मन्त्रालयले एकदमै चाँडो अब चाहिँ यसमा काम अगाडि बढाउँदैछ र म आयोजक मित्रहरूलाई के अनुरोध गर्छु भने यसको प्रतिवेदन हामीले पाऊँ मन्त्रालयलाई पाइयो भनेदेखि यसबाट कार्यशालाबाट आएका कुराहरू यसमा उठेका इस्युहरूलाई हामीले प्रोपरली एड्रेस गर्न पनि सक्छौँ भन्ने पनि म अनुरोध गर्दछु.
Finally, the feedback and the suggestions provided by the various concerned stakeholders, national and international experts on the draft Integrated Legal Aid Policy 2074 was collected and the recommendation submitted to the Joint Secretary of Ministry of Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs for making the draft more effective and justifiable.